Good morning. Today is Friday, Halloween, October 31st, and this is Wake Up with KERA News, and I'm Andrew Garcia. Dry and pleasant weather is in store for Friday evening trick-or-treating. The sun looks to set around 6:30 and we'll have highs in the 60s. Lows for tonight will be in the 40s. A McKinney couple build Legos as a way to connect. The latest in our series looking at the art on display in North Texas homes. That's after the news. Another lawsuit has been filed against the Celina School District over a former teacher's alleged sexual misconduct. KERA's Caroline Love has more.
Former Moore Middle School football coach Caleb Elliott is accused of recording students changing in the boys' locker room. The families of 3 victims are suing Elliott, Celina ISD, the superintendent, and school administrators. The lawsuit alleges Elliott placed hidden cameras in the boys' locker room last school year, and it accuses the district and the Moore Middle School principal of not reporting that to police. Elliott was arrested earlier this month on suspicion of invasive photography and possession of child pornography. It comes just a month after a new law took effect making school districts potentially liable in civil court for employees' sexual misconduct with students. For KERA News, I'm Caroline Love.
Beau French, the head of the Tarrant County Republican Party, is facing backlash this week after being accused of making racist posts on social media. KERA's Penelope Rivera reports.
French took to social media Tuesday to say people may start, quote, chimping out when they don't receive SNAP benefits this week. His posts continued through Wednesday using derogatory language about Black people. Another post from French implied those who will be affected by the cuts could start rioting, and compared it to reactions from the 2020 murder of George Floyd. The GOP chairman's comments drew backlash from people online who say his posts were racist and derogatory towards those who receive food assistance. This is one of several instances this year where French has been criticized for his online posts. For KERA News, I'm Penelope Rivera in Dallas.
In McKinney, couple De'Arion Wafer and Tatiana Robinson build Legos as a way to connect. KERA reporter Elizabeth Mayong has been asking North Texans to share the meaning behind their most treasured objects. For the next story of our series, Home is Where the Art Is, the couple share how they're growing closer through Legos.
Hi, my name is Tati Robinson.
My name is De'Arion Wafer.
And Home is our Lego collection.
My artwork is made out of Lego bricks. It's basically my happy place, my peace, and my stress reliever. It went from one set, and after that, I was hooked. Went from a Marvel set to plenty more Marvel sets, and I'm also a huge fan of Star Wars, so there's a mixture of those, and a mixture of things that just caught my interest, modular buildings, houses, and things of that nature. So it went from 1 to about 30 to 40, and it's growing.
So my Lego collection actually started with my obsession with The Office, the show. I randomly saw that Lego was making a replica of The Office, the whole little office that they have, and I just felt like I absolutely needed it. I love anything that has to do with The Office. So I actually asked for it as a gift, and ever since I did that, it kind of just, I became obsessed. I needed every single Lego I could get my hands on.
I started collecting around a year and a half ago, maybe going on two years, and my first piece was the Infinity Gauntlet.
I think that I kind of went for movies and shows that I like the most, so like Lord of the Rings. I like Mario, so I got a lot of Mario sets. I got a lot of modular sets as well, so like historical buildings, things like that. Plants I kind of got into as well. I'm kind of like a cutesy girl, so Animal Crossing, anything like that, I absolutely had to have.
My favorite piece as of late that I built is my Avengers Tower. Probably actually my biggest one. It's like around over 5,000 pieces. And I would say my Nintendo Entertainment System that I built with the TV as well. It moves a lot, so it's like one of my favorite sets that I built. I love the building process. Like I was saying, it's very intricate. And not only that, I'm a huge Nintendo fan as well and a big fan of like the 80s. So I thought that was pretty cool to actually build it and compare it to the actual one that I have. And it looks exactly the same, just one's built in Lego bricks. It makes me feel like I can express myself, honestly. I feel very creative. I'm already creative in a sense of, when it comes to music, but I can sit there, I relieve a lot of stress, and I can think of brand new ideas for anything that I want to bring to life. It represents home for me because I don't do it alone. I actually do it with my significant other. I love us getting the time to bond and do these together, and I'm glad we have a shared interest.
It brings colorful and amazing light to my life. I don't really do much, but whenever I do this, I just feel like a little kid again. I'm like releasing my inner child.
The Texas Theater in Dallas celebrates the 35th anniversary of Edward Scissorhands on Saturday with a screening of the 1990 movie, accompanied by a performance from the Bishop Street Ballet. The romantic fantasy film, directed by Tim Burton, tells the story of a humanoid who has scissor blades instead of hands. To see details and more arts events, head to the Go See DFW calendar at keranews.org/calendar. Thanks for listening to Wake Up with KERA News. I'm your host, Andrew Garcia. For more news in your inbox, visit kera.org/wakeup. That's where you can subscribe to the Wake Up with KERA News newsletter. You'll get a more in-depth look into the news with plenty of good morning vibes. Connect with us on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok at KERATX. Have a great day, and we'll see you on Monday.